So I'm just recording, and then I get this text, right, about my pillbox, everybody. My other two pillboxes, everybody. Anyway, I get this text saying, "Hey man, can you do the backdrop for this disco theme something or another?" It's like, man, no, man, that is way too crafty. I'm not there to go batshit abstract wild. I got clowns to paint. I got this woman to paint. God, what's the phrase? It's a steampunk model. It's got to be really realistic too. Oh, there's my 3 internal painkillers, and there's my opium. And anyway, I don't know what to say other than I don't think that suffering is particularly objective, but to some extent I think it is, you know, measurable. I mean, I have to keep a pain journal to my doctor. Scale of 1 to 10, how are each foot, how's my hand, how's my back, how's my ambient pain. It's absurd, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense to make these judgments or descriptor. What type of pain? Is it stabbing? Is it shooting? Is it bantering? Is it blah, blah, blah? But anyway, so somebody made this comment about, or people leave comments and I don't always get around to them. And like, I don't always figure out who they are because a lot of times their channels are blocked, and so it's a real pleasure to meet some people or finally figure out who people are on here. So it kind of changes my attitude. Anyway, so okay, I got this, right, the clown. Got this other one over there. That one's not going in. That one, Maestro, that's going in. That lady is. That lady isn't. Right. Okay. Ooh. There's a biggie right there. That's a big old detail. And then that wall is this big old canvas. But here's my chair. Oh, good God. Anyway, what I was going to say is that, so I think if you're able to suffer, you're going to suffer, and there's no getting around it. And so I think the antinatalist argument is absolutely retarded. I think it's retarded. I think it is equated to life. If you're against life, be an antinatalist. But if you have life and you're against life, and you're just going to promote an antinatalist theme in terms of nihilism, to me nihilism, meeting your suffering and coming out of it, is an enlightenment in many, many ways, right? And I think there's other ways to enlightenment also, but I think nihilism, to come out of it, to re-engage life, is the point of nihilism. But to grab something off the bottom, to scrape bottom and pull something up. I think I've always celebrated something, something of a violence. It's like one of my older pieces. But so yeah, and I think yeah, as far as animals are concerned, if they have a good quality of life, then the suffering doesn't matter at the end, because everything is going to suffer. There's no stopping it, right? I mean, you can morphine them before you kill them, and I argued that before, but that wasn't, no one carried with that argument. Fred gave it like pittance. It was more I don't know, neither here nor there. But my take is, especially if meat is already dead, you'd be doing a disservice to not eat it, right? Because wow, it's already dead, it's gone. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to point out, somebody was talking about spirals, and I got this thing with spirals, right? In that, I remember this moving orb left to right. It had this spiral in it. I keep saying spiral. It's not spiral. It's an infinity sign, right? So I keep. Oh my. See that? It's an infinity sign in an orb, right? I keep drawing this orb with this infinity sign in it. There's another one. Let me grab the other one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You can't see it so well in there. Here's another orb. There's another one. There we go. There's an orb with an infinity sign in it. So you get this moving infinity sign. Anyway, I was thinking about, okay, I used to live in Los Angeles, and I remember deciding, like, there were a few reasons why I was going to leave. I wasn't really certain, and then I got a call from a friend who said that she had a seizure at work, and her doctors found a tumor in her skull about the size of half of her brain, and that she had to go into surgery to get it removed, and she was just petrified. And I remember thinking, well, better go, might have a friend who's dying. And so I went, and I remember, but she's all better now, except for, very, very health conscious, and achieve anything. Wow, it's so weird. I like with my fan base to filter them up, give them reason to be around, and then filter them down. Bring them up, scoop them up, and then filter them down. Anyway, so this other family friend, he's going to die, right? This is before my injury by about a day. And I go to see the guy, and we start talking about spiritual matters, as if I somehow have the personal opportunity to stop or start or engage in influencing the outcome of some spiritual type of battle. It was incredible. I was the only one to have had this type of conversation with the guy, I guess. The guy, Carl. He died. And then I spattered myself the next day, right? With company of a few people. I'll say with the spiritual company of a few people I tend to want to harp on the tubes. For whatever that means. Anyway, I guess, oh, I was thinking about the privilege that blue-eyed people bring to the table. I shouldn't even bring that up, right? I'm a brown-eyed guy, and there's something grounded in brown-eyed people. Like, it's evidenced that they're salt of the earth, where blue-eyed people often assume, I believe, that they immediately bring to the table some sort of ego pomposity, that's based on the idea that they, by being blue-eyed, by being Anglo-Judic, Anglo-Saxon, that this perpetuation of this recessive gene is somehow an indication of superiority. And I think they bring it to the table for full force. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going there. God, I hate restarting my videos. But because of that, I should restart it. Anyway, the point is that so I started painting brown-skinned people with blue eyes as opposed to white-skinned people with brown eyes. God, I can't do shit. I can't make a video without screwing up. Look, check out those two different styles, right? So the new painting is supposed to be tight like this, and yet I'm transitioning this show, this gallery opening I have. The theme is my transition from tight princesses to loose macabre clowns. Border keepers. Yeah. Why didn't you guys tell me about my double chin?